Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so many of us have been wanting to talk to you and get to know you,
Yes.
LMA.
Yes.
Okay, so your song Boot Up is not brand new.
It's not.
But it is getting a lot of success still. I mean,
Yes.
it's been the 1 year anniversary technically.
Yeah, it's been
today.
No. It's been out since February of last year.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like
So we're past the 1 year
Yeah.
anniversary.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that it's now the 1 year anniversary.
No, I think recently, a couple of days ago, was a year since Chris Brown posted it. A lot of people were posting about that.
So they were going off that
Yeah,
anniversary.
yeah.
Okay.
But it
okay.
actually came out in February of last year, so it's definitely way past the year mark. But yeah,
So, and it's also on Billboard Hot 100,
we
correct?
just today actually, I just found out we're top 20. We're number 17, which is insane. I was speechless. I was like, what is going on?
Are you confused at how this is happening? Because you're like, I made this so long ago?
Yeah. I was at first when everyone was kind of like, oh, it's like this resurgence of Boot Up, and I was like, huh? Like, because I just put out a single, Naked, like the end of last year. So when Naked came out, I was like, okay, like I wanted this to be the song, and then all of a sudden Boot Up like was getting its attention, and I was like, this is so random, because it was just like, it's off my third EP, which came out last February, like February, like I said, and I was just thinking like how, and then I learned the story and stuff. But to be honest, I love all my songs, anything that I put out. So I don't care if it's a year old, if it's 50 years old, if it came out yesterday. Like, I'm just super, super thankful that people love it the way I do. So
Why the resurgence? Do you know?
It was actually Big Von in the Bay who.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I was most of the time of my entire life.
Yeah,
my adulthood for sure. The Bay's home for me.
Yeah, I love the Bay.
Yeah,
like, love
it's special. It's really,
very
really
special.
But that's why I love New York. It's very similar demographics, energy wise. The Bay's a little bit more, a little more grimy. But yeah, I love Von.
Yeah, so he actually told me the story because I was in the Bay not too long ago, and he was like, which I knew the story, but I didn't know the whole story.
Oh my gosh,
he told
I'm so
me, like,
curious.
painted the whole picture for me, and he was like, he DJs in this club, and there's this guy that comes like every week, like he's a regular, and he came up to him and was like, yo, you got that Boot Up? And Big Von said he didn't know what it was, so he was like who's it by type of thing, looked it up, and he was like, he'll play it, but he said to the guy, like, if this doesn't go off, then I'm calling you out type of thing, like, because he was just playing a song that he'd never heard before, so he didn't know what it was going to be, and he said he played it and the whole club went crazy. And when when that happened, he said somebody did a cartwheel in the middle. Like, he said he was like, I wish I could have filmed it.
A cartwheel?
Yes.
In the club?
Yes.
Sounds like a Von party. It does. Usually they land into splits, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, but I was surprised that he said it was a guy that came up to him and requested it. And then he said from there, he looked me up, and once he found out that I was signed to Mustard, he called Mustard. He's like, yo, I didn't know this was your artist, blah, blah, blah. And then it started from him. So I'm so thankful to him, because
that's crazy.
After he like started playing it, then it started to get picked up elsewhere, and now it's like, and now I've come to realize that men love the song more than women do. Like, there's this like I've keep seeing on Twitter people saying like that men are saying that this is like their anthem, like, girls, we need to leave it alone, this is ours. And I'm just like, this is crazy.
Who would have thought guys wanted to be booed up nowadays?
I get so many tweets like, I don't even have a boyfriend, or I didn't even have a girlfriend, but I'm looking for one after listening to this song and like seeing the video. And I'm happy that it's like, it's a lot of the time like messages can be misconstrued, and like the big songs and stuff are like about heartbreak and stuff, but I'm so happy that this one is about love, and
it's fun and it's cute, and it's just like, I'm so surprised innocent. Guys love it just as much. I know, and more.
That's why I was like, what is going on? But
maybe there'll be better guys in this world.
Maybe. I hope so.
Let's keep our fingers crossed. So when you made that song initially, did you have a boo, or is this boo in your life? Get me up to speed with this.
Maybe I did. I mean, I write all my stuff from personal experience.
That's sweet.
Or stuff that, like, I know my first EP was about a friend that went through like a really bad relationship, and I'm so close to her that I kind of felt like I was in the relationship too, because as girls we tell each other everything. So yeah, but yeah, maybe. Okay. Did maybe this person hear it and contact you?
Or did they know if it was about them?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so there's not like a possible different person.
No. No, he knows who he is.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so are you single right now, or is it complicated?
It's a little complicated.
Okay, got it. Okay, so I get what's going on right now. This all makes sense. Okay. So I was on your Instagram and I noticed going way back, there were a bunch of videos of you singing.
Yeah.
Now, is that how you and Mustard connected?
Yes, it was. I was doing 15-second covers on Instagram, went to school for music. I worked in retail, like had no type of situation, no managers, anything. I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna like shoot my shot at trying to do this music thing, because I've been singing since I was little, but I didn't really start taking it like seriously until about like maybe 3 years ago. Right. And Mustard came across my Tupac Keep Your Head Up cover, right. And he DM'd me and was like, what's your situation? And I was just like, I had to make sure it was him first, because I'm like, you know, I went on his page and I was like, wow, this is really DJ Mustard. So I just said to him, like, you know, I honestly don't have a situation. Like, I'm just singing in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And he was like, that, you know, he was interested in working with me and stuff. So maybe like a month after I had that conversation with him, he was in Philadelphia for Made in America, and I was actually in New York. So he drove from Philly and was like, oh, I got this studio, like, are you free on Friday? And I was just like,
wonderful. This is crazy.
It's a crazy story, because I was definitely one of those people as well that was like, people don't get signed off YouTube, people don't get signed off Instagram.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
I
that
never
doesn't
believe
happen.
it.
But it happened to me, and I was like, wow, this actually happened. So yeah, from that session that I did with Mustard, he was like, oh, I have to get you to LA. And between like 2015, the end of 2015 to the beginning of 2016, I was back and forth to LA because I was in London at the time. And then I signed to him. So
this is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So it really does happen. I always thought those were lies. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure.
You always think that there's like someone behind it. Because I remember when I was doing my videos as well, I used to see comments where people were like, there's someone behind her, there's a label behind her. But literally there was no one. It was just me. Because at first, when I first did my first cover, I didn't know it was going to do what it did. The Shade Room picked it up, and that's how the traction came to my page. And at that time, I was just like, okay, I don't know what this is, but I need to keep doing it, type of thing. But I never thought it would like land me here. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's really surreal. Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy.
Does your family think this is real life yet, or is it kind of weird?
My mom's still very like, she's like, I think as the days go by, especially like when I found out that we are in top 20 this morning, my brother, I had like loads of missed calls from my brother, and he called me and he was like, you're in the top 20, like so excited, because it's just me and my brother. I don't have any other siblings. And then I haven't actually been on the phone with my mum yet, but she texted me and she was just like, I'm so proud of you. And I think it's really surreal for all of us, because especially because like I've been performing since I was little, so my mum's like known that this is what I wanted to do. So when it actually happens, it's like, wow. But yeah, she's a teacher, so she's still like super.
Yes.
She tries to like make sure, she teaches high school, so she doesn't want the kids to know that, like, she's just like, I need to take it in myself before everyone knows. But I look
her students don't know.
Some of them do, like the older ones. Okay. But I look just like my mum, so she can't hide for that much.
She can't lie. Be like, no, that's not my baby. No.
Yeah, but everywhere, I think we're all just like, this is so surreal. Yeah.
This is crazy. This doesn't even sound real.
Right.
It legit sounds like a made up story.
Right. I agree. It definitely does.
Okay, so now do you live in
LA now?
LA.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did a little background work. Actually, it was Mia Bell, NYC. Hi, Mia.
Hi, Mia.
So Mia was like, actually, it was your cousin? She was like, no, my cousin went to high school with her in Queens.
Who's your cousin?
Kendra. She said her cousin's Kendra. Come in here,
Kendra,
Mia.
that's about to get married, Kendra? Wow.
Wait, come in here, Mia. This is too crazy. What a weird story. This just keeps on getting weirder and weirder. Come here, Mia. Because I want people to understand we're not talking to the air, because they might come over here. Okay, so Mia Bell NYC was like, no. She went to high school with my cousin. And your cousin is Kendra.
Yes, Kendra.
Yeah, I know Kendra.
And now we discovered that Kendra's about to get married.
Yeah.
Wait, so you keep up with people you went to high school with?
I still have her on Instagram.
Wow,
yeah.
Wow.
So that's how I found. She put up a post not too long ago, so I said congratulations. But yeah, I did go to high school in Queens. Yeah.
Okay, this is crazy. So wait, were you telling your cousin this, and she was like, "Oh yeah, no. By the way, Ellen went to high school with us."
Yes, we were at my grandmother's house for like dinner or something.
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
No, this was a minute ago.
Oh, this is a while.
Yeah, this was a minute ago, and I was telling her about 10,000 Hours, and she was like, yeah, that's LMA. She used to go to my school. I found it on the Shade Room. I'm like, oh, really? I love her. Okay, so that's what it turns into.
Yeah.
Something else.
It's crazy.
Okay, so you went to high school in Queens.
I moved here when I was 12 because, like I said, my mom's a teacher, so she got and I have family out here. But my mom got a job as a teacher.
Got it.
So I kind of just I was 12. I had to come with her.
Wow, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that shape you moving to Queens, if at all? I don't want to press you.
I think
because we are in New York.
No.
I don't want you to feel like you gotta.
No, I think moving to New York shaped a lot of who I am, actually.
Really?
Because when I growing up in London, especially where I grew up, it was very diverse. You kind of grew up with the same people. Like my best friends, I've had the same best friends, 2 of them since I was 3 years old.
That's
like we
really cute,
went to school. In every school we went together, kind of like you just move on with people type of thing.
Right.
And then I was like the one person who was moving to America, and everyone was just like, okay. And then I kind of just got thrown when I first moved to Jamaica, Queens with my cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of just got thrown into like something that I was just not used to at all. Like I came in September, so I didn't have choice of where I could go to school. I had to go to the local school. And like, of course I had an accent, so everyone wanted me to speak, and it was just like, it was so different from what I was used to.
Right, everyone,
and then
I could see this. By
right.
the way.
And then being 12, I was about to turn 13, like being you think you're grown, but you're not yet. But you're finding out about yourself, going
Right.
through puberty, stuff like that. And then all of those, not problems, but like those things that you have to come to a realization for. And then being thrown into something that is just out of the ordinary completely. I was like, what is going on? I was so confused. So when I did 8th grade, I went to school in Jamaica, Queens, but then when I changed to high school in 9th grade, that was in Belrose. I went to QHST, which is it was a small school. Like the first graduating class was 2008. So
okay, so be honest with me. Do you like UK, New York, or LA more? And no one's gonna get mad.
No. I think London will always be my home because it's where I was born. But the crucial years of my life, being like a teenager, I spent here.
Right.
So a lot of New York feels like home to me. Like a lot of my friends are still here. Like you said, you still keep in touch with people.
This is crazy.
Yeah. So LA is still very new for me. So I'm still getting used to it.
It's really weird out there, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like.
It's weird.
I think once you find your pockets, you learn to love it. Yeah, but when I first went, I was like, "What is this?"
It's very different.
Yeah, because New York, as much as I was taken out of my comfort zone being in London, New York is very similar to London as like it's a walking city. It's very diverse. So I could kind of find my feet. But to answer your initial question, I think I'm not sure if I didn't move here at the ages that I did, I'm not sure. I know I definitely wouldn't be the same person because it opened my eyes a lot to things that I think I was kind of like almost enclosed in London. Just that it was just everything was familiar. I knew my people, and I kind of took me out of my comfort zone and made me have to grow type of thing. Whereas like before, I was just like used to doing what I was doing. Right. Yeah.
And you're working retail.
Yeah.
Has anyone from there hit you up? Like, girl, I still actually speak to a few people from my first job. I used to work in Topshop. This is so great. This makes me so happy right now.
But I only had 2 retail jobs actually before I got found. So yeah, but the second one, the one that I was at like right before I left, no one's really hit me up. But it was like quite a lot of older people, so maybe they just
don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
Topshop is pretty cool though.
Yeah, I still keep in touch with a lot of people.
This is so cute. Yeah. Like, you know why? Because it's so authentic. And it's very organic. You can see that you really are appreciating this journey.
I am. I'm like trying to I was just having the conversation. Like, I'm just trying to take it all in at once. And it's like, this is really, because you dream of this stuff your whole life. But then when it starts to happen, you're like, what is this really like?
It really is happening.
Yeah.
Who do you really want to work with? If you had to put 3 people on an album or get in a studio with that, you're just like, I really hope we can manifest this now.
Yeah. I'd say Lauryn Hill.
Wow.
Alicia Keys.
Nice.
And J. Cole.
Wow. Yeah. These are all great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you've thought about this?
Yeah, I was like, to be honest, like the question, sometimes my answer changes. I think it depends on the day, other than Lauryn Hill, because she's like
always stable right there. Yeah.
But like Alicia Keys, I wanted to be Alicia Keys when I was little. I still want to be her when I grow up. Like, love her. I used to have, like, I started playing piano because of her. I used to have my hair braided.
Oh my God,
like,
can't.
Love
really?
Love Alicia Keys. Like, and then J. Cole's my favorite rapper, so I'd love to be. I just love to be around him, to be honest. I feel like he's such
conversation.
Yeah, he seems like such a cool guy. So, yeah.
Do you like his new album? I'm assuming. Oh, I love. It's so good. It's truly the closest I feel that we could get to perfection.
Yeah, he's like he's next level.
It's okay. Have you met anyone that you were starstruck for? You're like, oh my gosh, and they know me.
Chris Brown, probably.
Yeah,
because I'm like the hugest Chris Brown fan you'll ever meet. And when I went to the studio to work with him, like after he posted the video,
right? I was like, you ready? I was like, well, what's going on?
It's crazy because it was like, it was so weird to me that he posted it, and I hadn't met him at that point or anything. He followed me already, and like he'd commented on one of my pictures before, but like once he posted that, and I was just like, okay, this is really weird. Like, how is this happening? And anyone who knows me, even Kendra will tell you, like anyone who knows me knows I'm a big Chris Brown fan. So when he posted that video, and I was just like, wow. So when we got in contact and we were like setting up the session, and I had to like gear myself up, like, okay, this is about to happen. And then when I actually went, he was just so, like, the whole conversation was him like, you know, telling me how much he loves to Boot Up and 10,000 Hours. And I was just like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm the one that's supposed to be telling you, like, because I honestly, there was one point when my first iPod that my mom got me, I only had Chris Brown songs on there.
Oh my god!
Like my first concert I went to was a Chris Brown concert. So it was just at Madison Square Garden.
This is the cutest, and this is happening.
Yeah, so it was really like, so I still am like, wait, did that actually happen? So to hear him, like, you know, somebody that I have looked up to, especially musically, say like he loves my songs, and you know, he was just so excited to work with me. I was like, this is really crazy. Yeah.
So much is happening for you right now, and it's just the beginning. Yeah, it really is just the beginning, and I love that you're so genuine.
Oh, thank you.
Know, it's rare that we see artists have a genuine soul, let alone talent, let alone humble.
Thank you so much.
And just happy to be here, and you're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, I was looking at the video. I saw Kamaya in your video, by the way. But, you know, it's always love. That's that. You know, it's the bae for you. So I was really happy to see Kamaya in there. And but I love your look because you're so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And it's nice to, like, I have lashes on, and it's nice that you don't have like a pound of makeup on. I'm also trying to hold my sickness in.
Yeah, no.
So I'm trying not to go crazy.
You're beautiful
but
too.
No, I just think you're absolutely beautiful and so talented, and I'm just, you know, I'm happy for you.
Thank you so much.
And everyone's really excited for you.
Yeah.
And I hope you feel that.
I do. And it's so exciting to be around so many people that are excited about me.
Right.
Like, because I know sometimes it doesn't always go like that, but to have genuine people around me that want to see me win and want to just watch the journey, and it's really dope. So I'm super excited.
And you know what? The next time I see you, hopefully you will have the relationship situation figured out, complicated or not, whatever it is. Enjoy this journey.
Thank you so much.
You know what I mean? And take care of your family.
I will.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. I feel like I feel like we've known each other for so long.
Yeah, that's why I said to you when I found out that you were sick this morning, I was like, no, I have to go to Nessa. I have to go to Nessa.
And that's what Katrina was like, yo, there's no other day. I was like, all right, strum it up.
Thank you so much for staying.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Are you kidding me? I think, and Katrina loves your music. And you just, she saw you when you were on tour with Kehlani.
Yes.
And she kept bragging about you.
Really?
Yes. And I think all that matters.
Yeah.
I think when you're really talented and authentic, people really vibe to it and they really talk about it.
Yeah.
And you really have that on your side right now.
Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone. Like any and everyone I meet, that's just like, there's so many people that are just like, because I know some of my day one fans who've known me since my Instagram covers, they're like, this song is old, like we've been you know like everyone
all of us like, wow.
Yeah, they're coming at everyone, but I'm like, you know, I don't, like I said to you earlier, it doesn't matter if the song is 50 years old, like I just appreciate that people appreciate the music. So
this is so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Come back and visit us soon.
Yes, I'll be back. If
you see Vaughn, tell him I said hi.
Okay, I will.
With his cartwheels doing his splits in the club or whatever. But it's so good to meet you.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Of course, you got it.